So you did it. You got out. You walked away. Congratulations. But maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, maybe even 5 years later, and you still find yourself wondering, what happened? What actually happened? Where did you land? Where did you fall? Where did you falter? What happened to you? And if you're finding yourself sort of trapped in that loop of wondering what took place in that toxic relationship, you may need some outside help, because when you're in a toxic relationship, something really strange occurs. You may have been all that when you walked into that relationship, and it may have felt like $1,000,000 to you. But the longer you're in relationship with a narcissist or a low-functioning borderline or sociopath, which is not really a relationship, right? But the longer you're in it, the less you have of yourself, the less of your own reality you're living. So when you finally do get the courage or the bravery or the outside intervention that yanks you out of that relationship, you discover that you feel like you are missing from you, that you probably feel what other people would call depressed, sluggish, like you can't do anything, no motivation, no energy. And that is going to take time to get back together. And it takes time to repair yourself, to regenerate yourself after you've been in a toxic relationship. But it also doesn't mean, as you get yourself back together, that you're going to stop thinking about that person or stalking them on social media or wondering again, what happened? So if you do find yourself in those circumstances, there are a couple of things you can do. Honestly, I'm always going to recommend outside support or help. And I'm there to support you for sure. If you can't afford to do that, or you're feeling resistant to that in some way, here are some things you can do for yourself. Number one, stay away. I know that's hard to say. And if that means blocking or deleting them or unfriending them or doing whatever you need to do so that it is much more difficult to actually access their social media, do it. Number two, reconnect with those people who may have walked away when you were in the unhealthy relationship because it was so difficult to watch you sort of die on the vine. Reconnect with those people. They knew you before. They knew who you were then. They know who you really are. And by reconnecting, you may find some pieces of yourself that they've been keeping for, safekeeping. And number three, if you can, really look at what did you become? What was that feeling for you to be in that relationship? And that's a hard one, right? Because if it was toxic, you want to say like, oh my God, I didn't get anything out of that. But sometimes it's even in the beginning. Narcissists tend to love bomb when they're trying to hook you. And if you've been lonely or going through some tough stuff, the love bombing feels great. And even just being able to acknowledge, what were those things that actually did hook you? And then looking for ways to repair that. So if you were feeling lonely, make sure that you gather your friends or your tribe or even develop new friendships now. If you, have old issues that you need to deal with of grief and loss, again, getting outside help or working with a workbook, anything that allows you to really evaluate that and begin to make some progress can really be a lifesaver. And if you're open to a little outside intervention, I've been through it too, and I have developed a system that really can help you regain yourself and your life. I'm Dr. Sage Breslin.